This video is for insurance purposes. Quick guide over to give a more three-dimensional view of the damage that occurred when a collision happened on the mooring to the vessel. So with the photographs and act as an adjunct to those photographs, hopefully giving a better idea of the situation with regard to repairs for the quote that we've had and for insurance assessment purposes. So starting at the front end then, this is scored gel coat, but it can be polished out here. The main damage, access to main damage here, we notice the moulding here on the gunnel has been torn away and is going to require apparently fashioning a mould from the extant legacy profile and building up that's missing over here. I'm coming at it from the stern. Not too worried about the stanchion here because that's just a question of straight replacement. There is star crazing of the gel coat, understandably here, but that's not an issue structurally. We've taken the head lining down inside, and there's no internal damage. The hull deck joint here comprises a softwood batten which has been exposed by the removal of chips of actually solid laminate. So hopefully that is going to come out as easy to visualize from this video. The laminate here has been taken off, so exposing the rovings or the chop strand mat, and the top of the hull deck joint appears to be filled with this softwood batten and then filler or gel coat on top to the depth of about 3/8 of an inch. Then obviously the tow rail is going to need to be scarfed back in to a length. There's a joint just back here, but I don't know if they're going to take it to that joint or further back. Sorry, the pulpit is slightly damaged. So if I look at the starboard light here, there, the plate on which the starboard light resides needs pulling back out. The other side, you see, that is a straight plate, a flat plate, and on this side the plate is dished. And just looking at the stanchion base here, is bent and wrenched from the deck. I think it's got plates on the underside, I can't quite remember, but as I say, there's star crazing on that, which you can't quite make out here, so it's very, very slight and won't occasion any attention at all. But the stanchion can either be replaced or cut and re-welded, a new piece of tube on the end of that, so it's not too worried. The cables for the lifelines here, we're losing strands here, so that's one cable here. The main expense is going to be on the glass fibring side, to replace this laminate and repair the main impact area. And here we are, just at the base of the starboard pulpit stanchion, and you can see it's been lifted from the deck, and it is misshapen slightly, as well as the plate that I showed you. It's slightly out of symmetry. In the stanchion that I showed you there, that's been pulled from the deck, is now a leak point into the vessel. So we've removed the headlining in there, and I think the headlining will go back. I mean, that's not part. I don't think that's not part of the repair, but it needs to be done now, because we had her on the mooring for a number of months since she was damaged last April, and so that's why the urgency, if you like, in bringing her under cover and sorting out this shed in order for her to come into. So so there's scoring on the main profile all the way along there as well, and on the side of the boat here. So there's quite a lot of polishing out to do there.